In the stillness of time, when the world was young and philosophy was aflame in the hearts of men, one voice rose above the noise, the voice of Plato. He was not merely a thinker but a warrior of the mind, a seeker of truth, a sculptor of the soul. And in his wisdom he revealed something profound, that man is not one being but three. Three forces, three souls, bound together in a single vessel of flesh and will, each one fighting for control, each one whispering in the depths of your consciousness. This is the story of that inner war, the battle for the soul of man. If you haven't subscribed yet, now is the time to do so, and hit the notification so you don't miss any uploads. The first soul, the appetitive, the beast within. The appetitive soul, it is the hunger that drives man. It is the part of you that wants, that craves, that reaches out for pleasure, food, power, and comfort. Plato saw it as the lowest of the three, not because it was evil, but because it was blind. It knows only one language, desire. In ancient Greece, he saw men enslaved by it, kings who drowned in luxury, soldiers who fought for gold instead of honor, citizens who lived for wine. For flesh, for the fleeting spark of sensation. The appetitive soul is not wicked, it is simply primitive. It pulls at you when you crave, when you envy, when you act without thought. It is the same force that moves beasts across the earth, yet in man, it can become monstrous. Even today, it rules more of humanity than any king ever did. Every advertisement, every indulgence, every little distraction feeds it. It whispers, one more taste, one more scroll, one more hour. But tell me, when the appetite speaks, do you command it or does it command you? The second soul, the spirited, the fire of the heart. Above the beast within rises another, the spirited soul. Plato referred to it as thumos, the seat of courage and honor. It is the flame that drives you to rise, to fight, to prove yourself worthy. It is the energy that pushes a soldier into battle, a student to persevere, and a creator to keep shaping even through pain. The spirited soul is powerful, noble, yet dangerous. It burns brightly, but when uncontrolled, it can consume its master. It becomes pride, rage, the unrelenting thirst for recognition. Men have built empires from this fire and burned the world down with the same hands. In Plato's chariot metaphor, this is one of the horses, strong, bold, and wild. Without reason guiding it, it runs toward chaos. But under the charioteer's control, it becomes the driving force of greatness. When you defend what you believe in, that is the spirited soul speaking. When you feel injustice ignite your blood, that is it rising. But ask yourself, does your courage come from purpose or from pride? Does your strength serve wisdom or ego? The third soul, the rational, the light of the mind. And then comes the highest, the rational soul, the philosopher within, the eternal witness that seeks order in the storm. This is the part of you that questions, reflects, and seeks truth over pleasure. It is what separates man from the beast, the wise from the reckless. Plato said this soul is the rightful ruler of the others, the charioteer who must guide both the spirited and the appetitive with balance and discipline. When reason governs, the soul becomes harmonious. When it sleeps, chaos reigns. The rational soul is the calm voice in the storm of emotion. It is the discipline that holds your hand when desire tempts you to fall. It is the whisper that says, there is a higher way. To live by it is not to reject emotion or desire, but to master them. For true power lies not in control of others, but in the command of oneself. Few reach this stage, fewer remain there, for reason demands sacrifice, the sacrifice of comfort, of illusion, of ignorance. But in that sacrifice lies freedom. Inside every man, these three souls fight for dominance. The beast pulls downward, the warrior pushes forward, and the philosopher reaches upward. Every decision you make is a moment in that war. Every failure, every triumph, every whisper of conscience is the echo of that eternal conflict. Achilles was ruled by spirit, brave but furious. Dionysus, by appetite joyous yet enslaved by pleasure. Socrates, Plato's teacher. By reason, calm even in death. Each man lived and died according to the soul that ruled him. You too walk that same battlefield. Sometimes your hunger wins. Sometimes your pride leads. Sometimes your wisdom speaks. But the question is, which voice do you obey when no one is watching? Plato did not teach us to destroy our lower selves, but to master them. The appetitive soul must be fed with discipline, not indulgence. The spirited soul must be tempered with humility, not broken. The rational soul must lead, but never with arrogance. For harmony is not the silence of conflict, but the balance of all forces within. To become whole is to become just both within yourself and in the world around you. The just man, Plato said, is he whose inner order mirrors the order of the cosmos. The man who governs himself is fit to govern others. The man who conquers his soul has conquered the greatest empire of all. And so this is the challenge left to you, to stand in the mirror of your own being and ask, who rules my kingdom? Is it desire, is it pride, or is it reason? Do not fear the beast, guide it. Do not silence the warrior, discipline it. And never abandon the philosopher, nurture him. As the candle burns low and the echoes of ancient Athens fade into silence, remember this, you are not one, but three. A creature of earth, a warrior of fire, a thinker of light. Within you lies both chaos and cosmos. The world will tempt your hunger, it will provoke your spirit, it will test your mind. But only you can choose which soul sits upon your throne. So, traveler of the modern age, seeker of forgotten truths, tell me in the comment section, which part of your soul truly rules you?